everybody. Delighted to have you along for the ride for this game. Alan Smith has joined me in the commentary position.
Thank you for attending today's League 2
It's Colchester United against Crewe Alexandra.
Well, it's not the best atmosphere, given that the home team were relegated last season. But, you know, look at the players and coming down a division. They should be able to aim for promotion without question, as long as they don't have a fallout from last and they pick themselves up. They're up against a side here that has been relegated, and it was really disappointing campaign for them last season. So coming into this division, you would expect them still to be at the top if they can only just regroup and get going again.
Number 11, Dickinson. Number 8, Doug Moft. Number 16,
So this is how the hosts line up today. Well, these days, of course, the numbers don't actually correspond to the positions anymore with squad numbers, but what they're calling a false nine might apply to this team in a 4-3-3 formation, because he's not recognised as an out-and-out striker.
No, and it will be interesting to see how it pans out. He has got an option on the bench, Martin, a more orthodox centre-forward if he needs him, so we'll wait and see how it pans out.
And for the away side, this is how they line up for this match. Two banks of four, 4-4-2.
Yeah, how it always used to be. Don't see it quite so often these days, but that's a classic formation and really capable of causing problems here today.
Thank you.
It's what we've been waiting for. Cheers, Alan. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot, maybe. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Intercepted well. He's had a go here. Oh, he's hit it too high. Attack, got a bit of menace to it. In with a chance. It's a chance well taken, and they now lead the game.
Talk about composed, to take it first time and just guide it into that bottom left. Absolutely wonderful.
Another angle on it here. One thing about live games is it can be... Actually, it has now been signed.
Yeah, it seemed the price was going up every week, and it's reached about 55.
And now the shot! And no wonder they celebrate. That is the equaliser. What a strike that was.
The defenders seemed to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out. Well, this was all about anticipation in the...
On for the away team here. And that ball belongs to the goalkeeper. Trying to switch on the attacking power. This is how they love to play on the break. And shoots! Well, they're trying hard to get in front here. Game over. 1-1. Very enjoyable. It's finished level. Is that about right, Alan?
I think so. Both sides had chances to score more, but I think they'll both be happy with their lot.
English Football League 2. Blackpool 1.
Leyton Orient 2. Cheltenham Town 1. Morecambe 2.
It's cup tie time in the English League Cup, and I can sense the extra buzz amongst the supporters as we came into the stadium. It's Colchester United against Aston Villa.
Aston Villa and your Colchester United. And the Colchester United lineup is as follows. Number 1, Sam Walker.
One area I know they've been concerned about is difficulties from balls into the penalty area. They need somebody to head them away, and here we are with the new signing.
Yeah, he's a player that likes to attack the ball. He doesn't shy away from the physical side either.
This is the home team lineup. Well, these days, of course, the numbers don't actually correspond to the positions anymore with squad numbers, but what they're calling a false 9 might apply to this team in a 4-3-3 formation because he's not recognised as an out-and-out striker.
No, and it will be interesting to see how it pans out. He has got an option on the bench, Martin, a more orthodox centre-forward if he needs him, so we'll wait and see how it pans out.
Colchester United, well, they'll be hoping to improve on those drop points at home when they...
Only drew against Alexandra. I think they could have played a lot better in that 1-1. In fact, I think they were lucky. I think they will lose here. Moving the opposition around with these two players. There's good progress with this attack. In comes the challenge. It looked very good indeed, but the move is broken down. Briggs. Matthew Briggs. Here's the goal from Chesterfield. It's a goal for Hartlepool United. 7 minutes played, 1-1. Right. Well, the goalkeeper will hope that it stays like that throughout the game. To switch on the attacking power in this situation. Comes in strongly. There's going to be a throw in after that tackle. Well, this attack, got a bit of menace to it. Not rushing it here, moving from one side to the other. Goal news from Bristol Rovers. It's a goal from Barnsley. 55 minutes played, 1-1. Cheers, Alan. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Well, spotted the pass and cut it out. Looking to play his teammate through. Shot on here. Great stop. Matthew Briggs. Attacking now. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. And shoots! Well, they've got a corner out of that. A bit lucky, it was deflected. That's safely away. Gary Gardner. It's good to know how much longer there is. This wasn't always the case anyway. I started commentating. We've got 2 added minutes. Score is 0-0 here. It's a really big game in the tournament, this one, but we're halfway through it and the score's a level. Yeah, and I think neither side really, honestly, can say that. Good action in the English League Cup in the first 45 minutes. Second half starts now. I think one or two players surprised us actually how well they played in that first half. I think United. Just working away to try and find an opening. Makes the challenge here. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. And now they're going to try and regain possession. Gardner really trying to use the alteration to the structure for Villa. The substitute's going to come on. Referee has blown and he's given the free kick. And now we're going to have an alteration. Defender to it first. Has taken the heat out of the situation for the moment with that interception. Our transfer update involves Juventus and their signing, which is now confirmed. Well, there were a few in for this boy, and this team, in paying around £55 million, made sure they got their man. Excellent passing, great interplay. They cope with it well defensively. Here's a goal from elsewhere, Alan McInally. It's another goal from Wigan Athletic. It's been scored by Jordi Gomez. That's his second today. Very fortunate. The ball came back up the post, hit the scoring keeper in the back of the head, and then 70 minutes clean. 4-1. Cheers, Alan. Aston Villa readying a substitute here. Possession isn't everything in football. You can have considerably less and still win, but at the moment, neither side dominating the use of the ball. No, no, no. We've seen some good passing moves, to be fair. It's not been possession for possession's sake. Here's a chance to attack. Here's a challenge. Good one. Goal news from Scunthorpe. It's a goal for Scunthorpe United. 79 minutes clean. 1-1. For many thanks, Alan McInally. The shot's on. Really snatched at the shot. It's gone well wide. Now the countdown is to 10 minutes left. It's right. Has been thrown out after the tackle. There's good progress with this attack. Nicely played through ball. Intercepted well. That's gone out for a throw-in. And they cut it out. Alan Hutton. Goal news from Ipswich. It's the second goal for Ipswich Town. 3 minutes remaining. 2-2. Thank you very much, Alan. Tries the through pass. That's great defending. At a crucial time, they could have gone on to score, which would have decided the match. Could be dangerous. Defender to it first. Ali Sissoko. And Green. Good through pass. And it will go into the middle now. And it seems well as the referee blows his final whistle, extra time to come. And the stoppage in play means the substitution can take place. It's going to be a double substitution. Breaks. Oh, spotted the pass and cut it out. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. The defender really putting his body on the line to stop the cross. Well, here's a chance to get their noses in front from the corner. Looked very good indeed, but the move is broken down. Garvin. Well, that's in the remit now of the referee. There's not encouraged to put the ball out. It's stopped because the referee says this player needs some treatment. He's not going to recover, I'm afraid, Alan. There's going to be a substitution here. No way he's going to be able to carry on. And that's a blow for the team because it's an important player for them. Attacking well here. Cut out the pass. And it's going to be his throw here. That old song you only sing when you're winning. Well, they're winning, but they do plenty of singing when they're not. Well, they're known for it, aren't they? And it's certainly helped the players out on the pitch there. Spurred them on to victory. It's good work between these two. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Well, he's thrown possession away. He can cross it now. Chris defending there. First period of extra time is over. 15 minutes still to go. And the possibility of penalties. Referee ready to start this second period of extra time. Confident and quality on the ball. Came in with a challenge and the ball broke free. Now that's a throw.
Played into the middle. And that's gone behind for a corner. And it's a shot now. Great stop. Well, the opposition must have thought they were holding out, but it's a good goal past them. And the opposing manager will be worried now because his team were basing their game on shutting out the opposition. Well, that's failed. And the manager of the team that scored will be delighted. He'd be wondering whether it would come. Well, it has come belatedly, but it might be enough.
Just expect a bit of fatigue to set in, and maybe that's been responsible for finally us getting the first goal of the contest in extra time. It's noticeable that the home supporters are trying to help the team in this situation. They're encouraged by the lead, but they're fearful perhaps that this team might lose it. Well, they won't want to give anything silly away. The opposition are chasing the ball, trying to get it back, and trying to get back into this match. Decent defending, not perhaps the best cross. All the way into the second period, and there's just 5 minutes left of extra time. Westwood comes in with a tackle. There are 4 minutes left in the second half of extra time. Attacking now. English League Cup. Barnet 0, Fulham 1. Blackburn Rovers 1, Plymouth Argyle 1. Blackburn Rovers 2, Hartlepool United 3 after extra time. Colchester United 1, Aston Villa 0 after extra time. Crewe Alexandra 2, Stevenage 2. Crewe Alexandra 1-4-3 on penalties. Derby County 2, Oxford United 2. Oxford United 1-5-4 on penalties.
Hello, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. Alongside me, the familiar voice of Alan Smith.
Yeah, this should be a cracker today. Really looking forward to it.
The match for you, Hartlepool United against Colchester United. This is the home team lineup. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come over all defensive.
Rushing it here, moving from one side to the other. He can put them in front. Oh, that's a good save. He got a touch to that. It's a corner. With some danger to the opposition now they're here. Shot on! That is very, very unlucky. And that would have given them the lead. Conor McAleny. It goes out wide again. They cope with it well defensively. Trying to thread it through here. Shots on here. And a score now. Well, that's a goal he'll want to keep for his own archives, I'm sure, because he doesn't get too many, the defender, but he's got this one.
When he pops up in the opposition's box, he never looks uncomfortable. He is one of those defenders that can look like a striker at times.
It looks as though this might have been a goalless game. You get that.
Stopped him practically and just as well. The referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half? Well, he played really well. They decided to make a change. One thing behind.
Here's a chance to attack. And the cross is in. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. He's got his shot off now. Gone for goal in spectacular style.
Well,
for support. And in goes the cross. The shot's on. Missing the target, beaten by the bounce.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe the groundsman at fault there.
After the game, and your coach will meet you at the turnstile. Thank you.
Goes the cross. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. And there is some backup for him in this position. Cross is in. And he's in there with a header. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. Gets his foot in there. And it'll go into the middle now. Goalkeeper can only parry it out.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes
That's a free kick awarded here. It's looking good, this move. Comes in with a tackle. And that's it. There goes the final whistle. And the final score is 1-0.